Okay, I was asked by a neighbor to make this video because he's thinking about buying one of these things. So, here we go. This is a LG 8000 BTU Portable Air Conditioner. I paid $249 for it on Walmart.com. It is not brand new. It is refurbished. Now, back in February, the same unit was $115. So, I might actually be selling this unit to the neighbor. I stopped saying unit. This AC to the neighbor, and get myself something better. That is at the end of summer. So, yeah, buy them. Better off buying these things, these AC units, when they're when it's the middle of winter, and possibly like New York or Chicago, where they don't want them, they don't need them, so you can get a hell of a deal. Anyway, so I wheel it into the room, and then you gotta start installation on the tube and the brackets, which kind of a pain in the ass, but not that. That's just because of my back. So the brackets are pretty much crap. It comes with a total of 4 screws. 1 screw here, 1 screw on the opposite side, 1 screw here on the to keep the bracket from sliding anymore, and there's another bracket on the other side, but it wasn't the correct size screw to hold that sucker in, but I didn't need a screw anyway. Stop saying screw. So basically, it lifted up the window, and at an angle, and it locks, just perfectly fits in the windowsill. It doesn't, the brackets don't move around, they stay right there. It's not going anywhere unless I choose to lift it up and out, which I'll be doing at the end of the summer, when the main air conditioner unit for the house returns to normal, because, Florida, fucking summer in Florida is hell. The main air conditioner unit is struggling, and so this is kind of a necessary. But I'll tell you, it will raise your electric bill. I've already looked on the needle in the backyard, and it's spinning. But I don't care. I pay for the electric and a lot of the utilities here, so whatever. It's not the best. The brackets are hollow. Not honeycomb, just hollow, cheap shit plastic. See, here's an extra piece. So pretty much what's the part called? What the nozzle portion hooks in, you click it over to the right. It doesn't stay in place. You have to use 2 screws to hold it in. And then the 3rd screw holds the bracket in. That's usually loose, and it just slides in an angle, locks in. Well, anyway, it fits my window perfectly, but it's not airtight. It does leak. Hot air in, hot air out, cold air out. So I'm gonna be taking some duct tape, and sealing it up, because this is not a permanent thing, and honestly, I really don't give a shit. If it works, don't. If it works, don't fix it. So a little duct tape, and I won't have any more air leaks. Overall, the unit itself, and that's pretty much. Oh yeah, and also, these units do not come with a hood. So if you, like in my area. If you have code enforcement, that's a bunch of little assholes that have nothing to do. You can't put any unit that facing the front of your house. These units do not come with a hood, so you're gonna have to go to Home Depot and get yourself a what the hell was it that I picked up? A washer dryer ventilation hood or vent. Anyway, it's a flush vent that's has angles on it so that it looks like it's part of the house. Anyway, so if you're asking, Ed, why is there light coming out of it when your room's black and you're using a light? Stop saying dumbass. On the outside of my wall, these two windows, there's my TV. I'm watching Star Trek Netflix. On the outside of these two windows, I have basically a wall here, and it's reinforced. And throughout it, there's just some metal plates. And anyway, it sounds stupid, but it's basically it's. If there's ever a drive-by, not that, those happen often, but if there is, my room is the safest spot. Honestly, I put that in there when, what was it, Hurricane Francis or Wilma, 1 whole month without air conditioning, electricity, and then when we ran out of candles, man, that was fucking spooky. You couldn't see a hand in front of your own face. Now that was spooky. Anyway, so I lifted up my window and I unscrewed and took out a metal panel, which is right over there. Can't see it; it's right there. I'm pointing to it. It's a metal panel, but anyway, then just punch through the wall that I put up using nothing more than a rotary tool meant to make doorknob holes. So that on the floor. And yeah. Alright, so not to the air conditioner itself. I'm still half awake here. Give me a break. This is not, like I said, this is not bottom of the barrel, but it's near bottom of the barrel, and it is a refurbished unit. So I have the vent facing forward, and I have it on an angle, because if you look inside, can't really tell, but it blows air at an angle. So if I have it straight, facing straight from the window out, it would be air conditioning my gun cabinet there and not my room. It does not air condition the room, which it promises in the manual that this is perfect for smaller rooms, but can air condition up to 250. I forgot if it said square feet or cubic feet. But it does not. It only air conditions, keeps cool, what is in front of the blower. And that's pretty much it. Once you turn it off, the rest of the room heats back up pretty fast, so it has to be on. It has to stay on. It's sort of like a car air conditioner. Get in front of the vent, turn it up, you turn it off, and it then gets hot again. So, enough gab. Here's the remote. Like I said, it's not bottom of the barrel. I wanted the remote. Because I'm lazy. I hate getting up. Alright, so here's power. Here's power, Celsius, Fahrenheit. I prefer Fahrenheit. It's easier. I know the metric system Celsius. It's easier in Fahrenheit. Fan, which basically it's just the fan circulating air into the sides and blowing it out the front. That's stupid. Dry, which is basically a dehumidifier. Sorry, the weird noise my throat made. Which is a dehumidifier. It doesn't really work. I tried it. If you want the thing filling up, some of them do fill up with water. This one does fill up with water. If you use the dehumidifier mode on it, it will fill up, and then you got to drain it, which I'm not doing that. I just use cool, which is just the air conditioner function. Takes the air in the room and it makes it cool and it blows it out. I gotta hurry up. I'm starting to get hot. Neuropathy in my legs. So, sleep and timer are fucking useless. Basically, it's the same thing. If you have it set on 70 and it hits 70, it'll shut off. But when it goes back up to like 71, 73, it turns back on. It's a waste of power. It's stupid. Timer or sleep, same thing. You set it for 45 minutes and you fall asleep. And then you wake up. And it's fucking hot as hell in here because the unit turned off after 45 minutes. That's what that is. So let me just turn it on. 2 fan speeds, low and high. High is pretty useless. Low, alright, let me just turn it on. It's getting fucking hot in here. Alright, so yeah, I'm looking at my thermostat behind me. It's 80 degrees in my room. I just turned the unit on. Should have warned you about the noise, but I really don't care. Noise doesn't bother me. Now, it's just, like I said, it's refurbished, so it's not really accurate, but it's still 78 in here. So right now it's on low, and it's blowing this way, but so anyway. Now let me turn it on high. Cover your ears. It's not as cool as it is on low when it's on high, but if you just want that air in your face, put it on high. I prefer it on low. I prefer the cold air. You control the thermostat. I just put it on 70. Press cool. There. So I'm just gonna leave this thing running, and if I feel like I'm actually cool, I turn it off. 5 minutes. I turn it back on, so it stays on. So I hope this video answers a lot of questions. Again, this is an LG 8000 BTU unit, portable air conditioner. It's not the bottom of the barrel, but it's near bottom. It's refurbished, so I don't know if they're all like this. It will not keep your room cool. I highly recommend wait till winter. I know in Florida we don't have winters, but wait till winter. Order one from New York or Chicago or someplace where it snows, where they'll be. I mean, in Florida in January, this thing was only $115. Now it's $249, and that's refurbished. So wait till winter, get one out of state for shipping, and save yourself money, and get one that's 10,000 BTU. Even though if you don't think you don't need it, higher in the number they are, better energy rating they have. They don't need to work as hard, and also they're just better. So I just got this one because I want it simple and affordable, something that worked. And the only one they had in store was a floor model, which wasn't for sale. Anyway, thanks for watching my shitty video. Have a nice day.